my sword.
Yo man, I gotta tell y'all, I didn't think this anime was gonna be any good. Like for real. Like I saw Manga Men's review of the first episode of this anime, and I was like, well, this just seems like just one of those regular seasonal anime. Cause I had watched the first episode too, man. So I was like, I don't really know if I want to be into this because it didn't really do anything for me, the first episode. But man, I watched the second episode and then the third episode after that. And I just watched the third episode before this video. And oh my God, like that episode was so good. And it tied everything into the third episode. And it was just so amazing, man. Like how Subaru came back. His name is Subaru. Like for like the car. Subaru, you got Emilia, you got Reinforth, you got Felt, you got dang, what's that girl? She like a Bowel or something like that. Bowel something. And you got the old man and stuff. And then old girl like just came in, and Emilia, I mean, she came in and didn't nobody know it. That happened in the second episode, towards the end and stuff. Towards the end, somebody knocked on the door, and Subaru thought it was Bowel. Like, he thought it was her. So he was getting ready to fight, but it was Emilia. And Emilia came in, and then, like, she's just talking to Felt like, hey, give me my insignia back, give it back. And the whole time she's talking, like, Subaru sees somebody behind her. He's like, Puck, use your shield or something like that. And then Puck is the cat spirit and stuff. Puck used the shield to block the old girl's attack on Emilia. And then that's when everything started to happen. Emilia started attacking freaking Puck. No, the girl, Bowel started attacking Emilia and Puck. And so they fighting her for about a good 5 minutes and stuff, while freaking Subaru, Felt, and the old man is over there in the corner just hiding out and stuff. Like, that was just stupid to me. I was just looking at that the whole time like, yo, why in the world ain't they getting up and trying to defeat that girl all together? Like, why ain't they working together with Puck and Emilia to defeat them? Because in this episode, freaking Subaru, he got up and tried to fight Bao, even though he got basically beat down. He got up and fought her for, like, he showed some type of something. He showed some type of skill, but he doesn't know how to fight. He can't fight on their level. And it really proved that when freaking Reinhardt came, oh my God, that was just crazy, man. Cause once Puck got tired, when Emilia and Puck was fighting the old girl, Puck was like, hey man, I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep and jump. I gotta rest. So Emilia was like, okay, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and keep fighting the old girl. You go get your rest and stuff. And then Puck was like, if you need me, I'm gonna obey my contract with you and just kick and come back, no matter how tired I am, and help you out and stuff. But Puck never came back, which was good, because you want Puck to be at full strength so she can help you out completely. So then after that, freaking the old man had got up and started swinging at Bao. And then once he started swinging at Bao dodging around and stuff, and they was having a good fight until Bao just said, you know what, I'm about to end you. And then she jumped behind his back and slashed his neck a little bit. And it seemed like she slashed his head off his neck, but she didn't do that, which was freaking, I was like, whoa, did she just chop his head off? And that didn't happen at all, man. So I was like, thank God, because I don't want this dude to die. For some reason, I just don't want this old man to die. Like, I like him liking him like that. So then Subaru sees that, and he tells Felt, like, Felt, once I give you the opening, run, get out of here. And Felt like, what, you just want me to tuck my tail between my legs and then run? He was like, yes, you will die if you don't. So then she was just like, dang, all right, I'm about to do that. So then Subaru got up, got the old man's freaking big tail back. I don't even know how he was even picking that back up. The whole time I was like, hold on, man. I don't understand why old man was picking that up, because he looked like he was some type of giant, like huge guy when he was younger that was really freaking strong, so he could pick that up with no problem and swing it around just like Reinhardt does with his sword or something, or just like what Felt does with her sword. So I understand that. But when freaking Subaru picked up his bat and started swinging it around like a regular old sword, I was kind of like, I don't know Like, we don't know how strong Subaru is, but it doesn't look like he's strong enough to swing that big tail bat around like that fast and with that precision and stuff. Which he really wasn't swinging it around like, hey, like that or something, but he was swinging it around like this and stuff and still blocking. So I was just kind of like, he should have a harder time swinging that around, but whatever. I'm enjoying this episode right now as it is, Joe. So freaking, he gave Felt the signal, and Felt got up, ran out, and then she started running down the neighborhood saying, hey, can somebody help me and stuff. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna help you, girl. And I was right too. Everybody was closing their windows, closing the doors, wasn't even talking to her. And then she ran and bumped into Reinhardt, man, because Reinhardt we met in the second episode, and he's a knight that comes from a family of master swordsmen and stuff. So I was like, whoa. She bumped right into this dude, and I didn't think he was gonna even be around there. But he is a knight, so he probably was just lurking a little bit just to see what was going on and stuff. Because in the second episode, Subaru was telling him how some bad stuff was going to go down and jump. So that's when she bumped in Reinhardt. And then Reinhardt was like, hey, is there anything I need? Is there anything I could do for you and stuff? And then she was like, yes. And then it cuts back to Subaru and freaking Emilia. And then that's when freaking Subaru, like, Bao had came and slashed like the bat in half, and then freaking she just slashed and looked like she slashed Subaru, but we didn't see anything. So I was like, okay, she didn't slash him and he blocked it, all right. And then Reinhardt showed up, and when he showed up, whoa, it got crazy, man. Like, Bao was just talking like, because Reinhardt had told her, hey, I don't even need to use my sword on you. Swords are only needed to be unhinged from their holding place when they need to be used and stuff. And then she was like, I think you're underestimating me. He was like, no, I'm not. And then I was like, you might be a little bit. Like, I don't know. You do come from a family of master swordsmen, but are you a master swordsman? Like, that's just the same thing as saying you come from a family of athletes, so are you an athlete? Like, it's basically the same thing and stuff. So then I was like, okay, is he really this good, or is he just boasting? And tell you the truth, he is that good, because Bao had came and charged and attacked him, and he kicked her tail so hard that her whole body wrapped around his leg, and then she flew up into like the second level of that building and stuff, that place. And that joke was funny too, man, because the look of her face was like, what? This dude is that strong? So then she kept saying, man, is you gonna use your sword on me or what? And he was like, nah, I'm not gonna use my sword on you, but I see the sword on the floor right here. I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna use this on you. And so he got a sword, and then he picked that junk up like this, man, and he, like, some blue freaking aura was all around the blade of his sword and junk, and she was charging up, about to attack him. And then it just went into how, you know, in the episode of One Piece when Luffy had punched the Celestial Dragon at Shabondi, it completely went to that like black and white, just great art of just him with his like sword just charging up, and he slashed at her like this, and then the whole place just blew up and stuff. And I was like, whoa, she's done. And when he got finished with his sword and jump, the sword just completely just turned into dust. And I was like, wow, that jump was crazy. And the whole time that was going on, freaking Emilia was over there healing the old man. And she was over there healing him and jump. And I didn't know she had that power, but apparently she knows a lot about magic and stuff. And she's half elf, because she said it while she was talking to Felt before old girl had started attacking them. And then that's when they found out, and we found out that she was half elf and stuff. So she probably knows a lot about magic and a lot about fighting and stuff like that, archery or whatever. So after that happened, I was like, oh girl, she got to be dead. After a powerful attack like that with Reinhardt's like mana and stuff like that, like he didn't even use his sword on her. Like she got to be dead. So I just assumed she was, because we didn't see her no more. So then everybody started going about their own business and junk. And then Reinhardt started talking to Emilia and stuff, and then freaking Subaru started talking to Phil, because she came back and junk, and everybody was watching it. And then Reinhardt saw like some boards move and junk, and he was like, Subaru, watch out. And then next thing you know, old girl popped out of the boards and tried to slash at Subaru, but Reinhardt kicked her again, and then she flew up into the freaking she flew up into the second level again, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. So she was like, I'll see y'all next time I see you. Next time you better be prepared, because I'm gonna kill all y'all and stuff. And Ron was just looking at her like, you ain't gonna kill me. And Subaru was like, I might need to get stronger and jump. So she jumped up and stuff, and they just left. And then that's when all Subaru and everybody calmed down, because the fight was over. Old girl had left. They could just be at ease and stuff. And then freaking Subaru had looked at his stomach, and then his stomach flapped open like that, and then blood started coming out of his stomach and stuff. And then that's when we learned that old girl did slash him and get him when she cut that freaking bat in half. She did get him. And then that's when he fell to the ground. Emilia started healing him. And then when Emilia started healing him, Subaru fell to the ground and was unconscious, and he never woke up for the rest of the episode. And what happened after that was that Felt was like, hey, I'm sorry for stealing your insignia, here you go. And what she showed Emilia her insignia, Reinhardt had grabbed Felt's hand and was like, how old is you? What's your name? And then she was like, I'm about 15. Why are you holding my hand like this? You hurting me. He was holding her hand like this. She was like, why are you holding my hand like this? You hurting me, man. Stop. And then he was like, I'm sorry. I can't overlook this. And then I was like, what is he talking about? Like, what is he doing? Like, is he like, does he think she's somebody that she doesn't even know who she is? Like, what's going on with that? That sounds pretty crazy and weird and stuff. So I want to know more about that. She might be part of some type of noble family or something. Or he might think that just because she has that insignia, that she's actually part of some type of family that this insignia identifies with. Like, he might think that, and I don't know why he would think that, because she's saying this is your insignia, Emilia. So, like, I don't know what's going on with that, man. But once he did that, he had knocked old girl out by putting her under some spell, Felt out, and took her back to her place and then he was like, hey, Subaru can come stay at my place for the time being. And Emilia was like, nah, he can stay at my place because I want to ask him some questions and jump, because it seemed like he know me, but I don't even know him. So, hey, we just met today while I was passing by him and jump. Because back in the second episode, like, he had stopped her in front of everybody and, like, trying to get her to remember him, and she didn't know and stuff. But I really hope Subaru doesn't die, because this episode was too good to not matter, man. Like, this episode has to matter for the further episodes, because this episode just meant too much, man. We just saw too much character development, too much plot development, too much freaking good and awesome action, and too much things to be set up in the future for this freaking anime, man. Like, I really hope this episode doesn't mean anything like the first two episodes, dog. Like, for real. I really hope it stays the way it is and it keeps getting better, man, dog. But I think if the episodes stay this way, I think I'm gonna review, like, the future episodes, man, because I didn't review the first two because I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Like, for real, I didn't think this anime was gonna be that good at all. But now that I watch this, I'm kind of like, okay, this anime might be good, man. So, yeah, that's all I got for this freaking video, man. Let me know what you think of my review on this episode, and let me know what you think about this episode and this series, because this seems like, to me, a brand new series. I don't think a lot of people know about this anime or the manga for this anime. I don't think a lot of people do, and if they do, like, you're in a very, very small minority of the whole entire community, because nobody is talking about this. Everybody talked about the first episode because it's a brand new anime, and that really doesn't mean anything, because every new season of anime we get, everybody always talk about a new first episode of any anime that's out there that they watch and stuff. Even I do that sometimes and jump, and they might even not stick with the whole entire series. They just talk about the first episode because it's brand new and stuff. I did that in the past too, but now I'm not going to do that anymore. Like, if I watch the first episode and it seems good to me, I'll review it and I'll stick with it if it stays good. And if it doesn't stay good and I want to drop it, I'll tell y'all I'm going to drop it in the video. But this seems like it's going to be good, man, so I hope it stays good and chunk, man. But let me know what you thought of this episode and what's to come in the future, man. But that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, man, like this video, share this video on all social media platforms, and subscribe, man. And comment down below, man, because I really want to pick y'all brain and know what y'all thought of my review and what's going to happen in the future and this episode and the past episodes too, man. But that's all I got, man. But I'm Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.